A really great question that came into the chat is, how do you measure your success? What is the most important KPI as a CTO? And obviously that'll be different depending on your company. So maybe just speak for yourselves, but I think that's a great question to be asked. Whoever wants to go first.
I can go
Sure.
first. For me, it's actually been an interesting journey. I'm a first-time founder, so I don't have a lot of experience, essentially, what a CTO is supposed to do. But for me, one of the things is my role keeps on changing every 6 to 12 months. So for me, one of the bigger measure for success is figuring out what's the most like critical problem to be solved as a business, and having moving the needle on that problem, essentially. Sometimes it turns out recruiting. Sometimes it turns out I've played role of actually writing or designing critical parts of the system to like figuring out how to get the best talent here in the company. So on that entire spectrum, essentially like figuring out what thing to focus on and then making a difference, that's how I measure success for myself.
Great. Asif?
Yeah, I mean, I think I concur in many ways that it's a little bit of a seasonal role that changes based on the needs of the business. And for example, when we were trying to grow really fast, it was about finding the right talent and getting them onboarded and getting them contributing on their first day. So that's a different set of problems than now we have spinned off a bunch of like parallel work streams, and we want to make sure that we're executing efficiently and pound for pound, where we can actually make sure that we feel like we are being efficient. So I as a CTO, one of the things that I like to do is not pigeonhole myself as an engineering leader or product leader or design leader, but really think across all sides of the business. And that's one of the things that I expect from my leaders, is to have that sense of kind of product thinking and product taste, and to be able to not have this division between engineers and product managers and just kind of have religious battles against them, but really like challenge each other and think about, are we driving business impact? And I think that's one of the big things that I've been trying to push on, and it shows up in our career ladder and our promotion criteria and how we hire, is that, can you tie everything you do to business impact? Now, it could be short-term business impact, it could be long-term business impact. Business impact is not only kind of moving revenue, but it could be a lot of internal metrics in terms of kind of internal customer satisfaction that kind of indirectly kind of moves the needle or sustains the business. But you need to be able to justify everything that you're working on and how it is driving business impact. So I think it's seasonal, it changes. But I think if you think kind of business first in many ways, it allows the engineers to feel like, they are working on something that really matters, and they can connect in their work and how it's ultimately driving impact.